Hello again, FA Nation. Justin Fensterman here, and we're back. The NBA regular season resumes tonight, and we have 9 games on tonight's DFS NBA slate. Let's go over some of the values that have presented themselves on FanDuel and DraftKings. It's tonight's DFS NBA value video here on FantasyAlarm.com. At point guard, let's go with Markelle Fultz. Fultz was hot shooting the basketball going into the All-Star break, hitting 50% of his shots or more in 6 of his last 8 games. The Pistons ranked 29th at containing point guards, and Fultz dropped nearly 30 DraftKings points in 28 minutes the last time he suited up against the Pistons. He should play between 30 and 35 minutes, as he has in every game this month. He scored at least 17 points in 4 of his last 5 outings. He should see another 12 to 15 shots tonight, and he's even been rebounding more, pulling down 6 boards or more in 3 of his last 4 games. Fultz also provides a steady dose of dimes and steals the ball 1.5 times per outing. The pace favors Orlando in this matchup. At shooting guard, Shaedon Sharpe. Anthony Simons being out of the Blazers lineup leaves 15-plus shots up for grabs, and Sharpe can play multiple positions. He's seen his playing time improve lately, especially with the departure of Josh Hart, and Justice Winslow still isn't ready to return to the court, and Sharpe has not only played 26 minutes or more in 3 straight games, but he scored 13 points or more in 4 straight contests, all while shooting at least 55% in every game during that span. He should be looking at 8 to 11 shots tonight, and it wouldn't be surprising to see him play 30 minutes in this game, with the Blazers down multiple scores, with Jusuf Nurkic, another scorer, still injured. The Kings are a bottom 11 team at covering shooting guards, and it's a major pace-up spot for Portland. Sharpe has been rebounding more recently, pulling down at least 5 in 2 of his last 4, and he even blocked shots in 2 games during that span. At small forward, Talen Horton-Tucker. The Thunder play horrible defense against midcourts, ranking in the bottom 5, and Horton-Tucker should continue seeing heavier run with Colin Sexton still out and Mike Conley and Malik Beasley traded away. He scored 15 points or more in 3 of his last 5 and took 11 shots or more in 4 of those games. We should see him flirt with 30 minutes of action this evening. The pace favors the Jazz in this matchup, and Horton-Tucker has been helping set up other players, and he's dropped 7 dimes or more in each of his last 4 contests. He's been also more helpful on the defensive end, grabbing 7 boards or more in 2 of his last 4 and swatting away shots in 4 of his last 5 games. Horton-Tucker averages over a fantasy point per minute with the current active Jazz players tonight. Sticking with Utah for our power forward, Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk has caught fire shooting the ball as his minutes have started increasing since returning from injury. He's hit the 30-minute mark 3 times in his last 4 games, and tonight shouldn't be any different, and the Thunder rank 22nd at guarding power forwards. He's hit at least 50% of his field goals in 4 straight games and double-doubled in both of his last 2 contests. He's even dropped 6 dimes or more in 2 of his last 4 battles and stole the ball in 3 of those games. We should see him take 11 to 15 shots this evening. For the season, he's shooting over 49% from the field and 40% from beyond the arc, and he'll continue to be a focal point of the Jazz offense, especially with other scorers traded away. Finally at center, Wendell Carter Jr. Even though he hasn't notched a double-double in a while, tonight presents a great opportunity for Carter, who scored 11 points and grabbed 11 boards in a previous matchup against Detroit. Detroit ranks 24th in the league at defending centers, and Carter should absolutely take advantage, and he should take 10 to 15 shots tonight. With the pace being on the side of the Magic and Carter's impressive shooting, hitting over 53% of his field goals, Carter should be able to give us a good return. He's even hitting 37% of his triples. The Pistons have allowed nearly 45 rebounds per game, which is 5th most in the NBA. And that is your DFS NBA value video, FA Nation. We are back in action. Make sure you're hanging out with us, the family, here on FantasyAlarm.com. Basketball is back. Let's win.